Hey everyone, recently in the First Descendant, Hailey just came out for everyone to farm. And her farm was terrible, so they already buffed her farm a little bit. Let's take a look. The First Descendant hotfix 1.1.0b. This happened yesterday, Friday on the 30th, or was that like a couple days ago? Pretty much Friday at night, so like Saturday. We got the update. We got increased Hailey's research material, enhanced DNA, cells, stabilizer, catalyst, data chip, all that. Drop rate in infiltration operations. They realized that, hey, maybe we shouldn't put the items at a 25% drop rate. So it's actually a lot better to farm up the Hailey pieces right now. And we're gonna go quickly do that. If you don't know, Hailey, this Descendant right here, you need to get 36 of all of her parts, and that's a huge grind, okay? Needless to say, huge grind, and I've gotten almost no Hailey Spiral Catalysts. They're guaranteed dropped in the daily invasions, but they also drop from the regular infiltration missions? Yeah. And the Hailey Spiral Catalyst ring specifically drops from the Asylum or Caligo Ossuary. So let's run one of these missions. Agna Desert, Caligo Ossuary, yeah. And we will see if the drop rate's actually better. What I think they did is before the drop rate for those items on the regular infiltrations was, I swear, just not good at all. I swear it was at like a actual 25% drop rate or something. And it was not cool, okay? It was definitely not cool. I need ultimate glade parts, so yeah, let's do it. And what they changed now, by the way, you also get a ton more XP by farming these maps, so that's a new meta XP farm. Farm the high level maps, like infiltration missions in the fortress, I think, the very final area. And that's some of the best XP farms right now if you have a good team set up. I'll make a video talking about earlier, or another day, but I believe some people already are. Either way, let's try to farm up Hailey quickly. The nice thing about now farming Hailey, people have said that her drop rate has increased just a ton. It's way better, way less painful. They're able to get Hailey at a rate of like every mission they run, or every 2 missions they run, they get a drop rate, which still means you have to do 36 missions minimum for each piece if you're just trying to run the regular hard mode infiltrations, and that means you have to do 144 runs even if you had perfect RNG. I know the regular way to farm Hailey is through those disruption, the new invasion missions, okay, the new spooky invasion missions, so that'll take a while because you can get max 12 parts a day. And it's not quite that easy, so it doesn't usually work out that well. For a lot of people, they can't quite get 12, because to get 12 pieces, you need to have perfect actual speed farming, so run something like a bunny. Oh no, I thought I could just grapple there, that was my bad. You get teleported either way, so it's not really a big deal. But hey, let's go! And then I gotta turn off my walk. Okay, we're good. So now you're able to farm this all up a lot easier. We'll see if we can get a good data chip or sorry, not data chip. I think it was like stabilizer catalyst. Meh. We'll see if we actually end up getting it. But the missions have gotten less painful. Next week, they are also going to be making the invasion missions easier for everybody. So they already, I think, made them a little easier. Just like slightly less painful. But yeah, they're going to be making the invasion missions a little easier for people who've been having troubles. I will say this, in order to build tanky and do those invasion missions a little easier, I would recommend HP defense on every single external component, and the substat should also have like HP on it, or defense if it can. I'm not too sure though. Might only be able to have HP as a substat. So you need to like fully build out your components. Because I mean, my bunny right now at level 3 has almost 6k HP and 30k defense, which isn't too bad. I run her with an HP, a defense increase mod, and HP collector as well, so that when I kill enemies, I get healed, because I feel like HP collector is going to be one of the main survival mods for almost any Descendant who doesn't have any sort of built-in inherent survivability. I don't know, I'm kind of curious what everyone else thinks, but that's how I'm viewing it right now. You can throw off HP Collector, go more Glass Cannon, and then just run around picking up HP from the enemies. But I feel like HP Collector works a little more effectively. Obviously, way more effectively when mobbing. It's less effective when bossing, but since bosses also spawn enemies, it's still pretty good overall. But yeah, these are the missions to just get Hailey parts, the regular infiltrations. Dang, we're already level 8. Oh, there we go. We messed that up for a sec. We got cornered by everyone and beat up, and that's okay. So yeah, like I said, the new invasion mission updates and infiltration, everything, it's okay. I wish that we could play the invasions more than 4 times a day. I think everyone can kind of agree on that. I wish the new season update isn't a dailies update, because if you think about it, the new seasonal update was only really Hailey and dailies. There's not actually too much new content aside from Hailey and dailies. The new QOL update, though, is like way better, so I'll give them that. We got a lot of QOL, but we didn't get a lot of brand new content, okay? We got QOL in the way of like event and daily missions where you can get a ton of gold, some Kuiper, little Descendant XP boosts. We got better leveling. We have better drops for certain items. Now that we can get much more XP from infiltrations, it's a lot more worth it to run them. Now that we get a good amount of void shards from outposts farming, it's actually not terrible, or like reactor outposts doing all that stuff. Now that we actually get a good amount of void shards from that, it's not too bad. It's not the Vulgus strategic outpost that drops the void shards. It's like the reactor missions, but the elemental ones, not the like used shard ones. But now you no matter what get I think enough pretty much void shards to do 1 reactor for each of the pre-reactors you break, like the poison one, cold one, fire one, etc. So now the drop rates have gotten a lot better. I'm not really mad. Oh, let me throw in game capture as in like screen capture. So hey, updates are pretty good. Updates, they're getting there. I know the game will have to have more content, but it also did just come out. It's kind of hard for a game like any new live service game to come out and ever have much content as any of like pre-existing live services, which is always funny because people want them to have as much content. I wish like a new gacha game came out that had as much stuff to do as like current Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact. Like Genshin Impact has so much to do. I wish a new looter shooter came out and it had so much to do as much as like Warframe, right? But that's just not possible. If devs could do 11 years of work in like 1 and you could get the best game ever, right? I think people would do it. Of course, everyone's mad at Nexon for being greedy, as they should be, and we flame them into nerfing things. But if they keep doing this, they're just gonna get flamed and lose a lot of players, so hey. Hopefully they don't make that mistake. Oh god. Like, hopefully they realize that they can't make the farms the absolute worst every time. Oh, but hey, we don't know. We don't know. We're just playing games and running around. As you can see, this mission's been running... Oh, okay, I can't grab a mission timer right now. I don't want to pop it open. But the mission's been running for like a solid 5 minutes. And we're just running around with a group full of bunnies where we're pretty much killing everything fast. As fast as we really can. So now you gotta think, like, how bad is the Hailey farm gonna be? If this is the Hailey farm, and you have like a 50-50 or maybe a 75% chance at getting the part, yeah, you might have to run this mission and the other mission a combined total of like 70 times, and then do that 4 more times with the other 2 parts. Depending on if you run your daily invasions, if you're going ham on it, how much you actually end up getting from daily invasions. There's a lot of, you know, a lot of different variables there. But it'll still take a while. I'm just using up those guns to use them. Nothing really serious. All right, we do this, but you still get Amorphous. So I'm technically farming up Glay, Ultimate Glay Amorphous. So that's good. Did I get a part for her? No. Ooh, it looks like I didn't. But as you can see, I got so many freaking levels, guys. 18 levels in 7 minutes. I went from like 1 to 18, right? Like that's, whew, that's pretty wild. Look at that. 1, level 18, running Caligo Ossuary on hard mode. So the new meta EXP farm, I'll talk about it. It's essentially run infiltrations, high-level infiltrations on hard mode, and if the fortress probably is the best one because it's the highest level one. Either way, hopefully this video helped. I don't think I got any Hailey part, so while the drop rates may have increased, my drop rates have never been worse. Either way, let me know what you think, everybody, and sub, like, and use the First Descendant creator code if you want, all in the description. Cheers.